We're here today with Sean Logan, Director of College Counseling at Phillips Academy. And Sean, can you tell students a little bit more about the difference between a university versus a liberal arts college?
Sure. I get this question a lot from my students. I think the quick answer to this, and the simple answer is that a university, while it also has a 4-year undergraduate program and a Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science program, it also has graduate schools attached to it. So things like business and law, medical schools, and so forth. So, schools like Ohio State or University of Michigan, Stanford University, and so forth are universities that have both the undergraduate and all the graduate programs. Liberal arts colleges, on the other hand, tend to be smaller schools and only focusing on undergraduate degrees, so that 4-year undergraduate degree. So I used to work at Occidental College in Los Angeles and Williams College in Massachusetts. Both of those schools were undergraduate schools with about 2,000 students, and all of their focus being on the students who were there. And again, the degree you get is a 4-year degree, but they didn't have any graduate program. So that's the simple answer, but there are more differences between them, and that doesn't actually hold true for every school, but in general that works. At a university, for instance, they tend to have very broad curriculum. So for instance, within, say, a biology department, there may be 4 or 5 different biology majors within that biology department, whereas at a liberal arts institution, it typically might be biology and biochem, and that's it. So the curriculum is more specialized, a little bit more focused, say, in a liberal arts school, not quite as many options. In a university, you can also get pre-professional degrees, so things like architecture, engineering, and so forth are opportunities that universities give you, whereas liberal arts schools, again, focus in the liberal arts. And they will say that their strengths are that they teach critical thinking and critical writing skills, basically lifetime learning skills. And coming out from a liberal arts degree, again, those schools typically feel like they prepare you for about anything in the world as it is now constituted. Other sorts of things, universities, they're tend to going to have a lot of research money coming into them. Students can get undergraduate research opportunities there in the sciences, the humanities, the social sciences. Liberal arts schools certainly have that opportunity as well, but probably not quite to the same extent, but not always. There are some liberal arts schools that have phenomenal research opportunities, so you need to look closely. Universities also tend to have, again, within their curriculum, their style of teaching, especially in the first 2 years, tends to be larger class sizes, maybe 200 to 400 students in a lecture hall, in a discussion kind of section with teaching assistants doing sort of the smaller discussions, whereas, again, liberal arts colleges tend to be, again, maybe 18 to 20 students in a class. They're going to have very discussion-based courses and styles of learning. So again, it's a bit to what the student feels like is their best learning opportunity. And again, liberal arts schools and universities are both going to have a pretty wide array of opportunities, both extracurricularly in terms of theater, music, arts, athletics, those sorts of things. But universities tend to have Division I sports, and small liberal arts schools tend to be sort of a Division III type program. So there's a lot of differences there. Both are really well-respected degrees. One is not considered stronger than another.
Great. Sean, thank you so much.